Okay, welcome back. Today we're doing a deep dive into what has to be one of the most explosive season premieres recently. The Diplomat Season 3, Episode 1, Emperor Dead.
Absolutely. It starts with a bang. The president dies quietly over the phone.
Right, mid-confession. And that single event just blows up the whole geopolitical chessboard.
And our focus here is really on how that sudden death catapults Vice President Grace Penn into the Oval Office.
Exactly. So let's dive in.
Absolutely.
The episode throws you right in. No slow burn. It opens with Kate Weiler, that frantic handheld camera following her sprint across his British estate.
She's literally running to catch up with the situation that's already spiraling.
Running right into the Storm Center.
Secret Service moving fast. But then you see Penn from processing death to becoming President Penn instantly.
And her first move, it tells you everything.
Everything. Who was Rayburn talking to when he died?
Not what happened, not is it confirmed, but who was he talking to?
HAL, her husband.
Right. So when Kate has to admit it was HAL, you see Penn's eyes just narrow.
Yeah, threat confirmed. And her next line to Kate, the ambassador, I want you right where I can see you.
That's not an invitation.
Not at all. Basically, keep your potential enemies very, very close.
And then Kate just snaps right into damage control. Pure strategy.
Immediately, that called Park at the CIA, saying basically, stop HAL's FBI debrief now.
She knows if HAL talks, if he spills everything in that raw, guilt-ridden state,
the whole thing could unravel. The truth about Penn gets buried, lost in the noise, and Penn probably walks away clean because of the confusion. Kate's trying to contain the blast radius.
And amidst all this high-level political drama, you've got this almost darkly comic logistical scramble happening on the ground.
Oh, yeah. The mechanics of it are fascinating.
Stafford hunting for a Bible, trying to track down a judge.
And, find something resembling a judicial robe. It highlights the absurdity coexisting with the sheer gravity of the moment.
Absolutely. So that chaos really sets the stage for HAL's arrival, doesn't it? He's just crushed by guilt.
Utterly crushed. When he confesses to Kate, I killed him, he means it. He believes his attempt to do the right thing, to warn the president about Penn,
directly caused his death.
Precisely. His attempt to expose this rogue deputy backfired in the most catastrophic way imaginable. You totally get why he's devastated.
And speaking of containment, Penn is doing her own cleanup, which leads to Margaret Roylin.
Right. The quiet tragedy of Margaret Roylin. Penn grants her asylum seems like a neat way to handle the loose ends.
But Roylin knows she's vulnerable. She holds information linking Penn to the original conspiracy.
And she makes her own exit. It's shown so quietly, doesn't draw attention. Taking her pill with tea. Then another, and lots more.
It's brutal.
Yep.
Okay, so the immediate crisis seems contained, the evidence is disappearing, and then Penn makes her move.
The ultimate power play, the episode's biggest shocker, I think.
She offers the vice presidency, not to Kate, the obvious choice, the career diplomat groomed for this, but to HAL.
Which seems insane. Why empower the guy who knows your secret and tried to sink you?
But that's the genius, the ruthlessness of it. Promoting him. She neutralizes him. How can HAL expose his own president, his boss, especially when his political future is now tied directly to hers?
Wow. So she silences him by giving him power.
Exactly. And at the same time, she drives this massive, maybe unresolvable wedge between the Weilers. HAL gets the job Kate wanted.
Right.
And it weaponizes their ambition against each other.
Precisely.
So heading out of the premiere, we've got a constitutional crisis, a potential murderer in the Oval Office, a key witness tragically removed, and this massive power play that just shattered the central relationship.
The stakes couldn't be higher. You're left wondering how on earth Kate and HAL navigate this impossible new reality.
It sets up an incredibly tense season ahead.
And it leaves you with a chilling thought, doesn't it?
Okay.
Sometimes, in the world of diplomacy and power, the most dangerous person isn't the obvious enemy. Sometimes it's the one offering you the seat right next to them.
Nice.
Something to keep in mind as you watch President Penn consolidate her power.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive on Off Script.